I don't want it to be that, I am the significantly more attractive person in that relationship because we never tell men to settle. We never tell men to settle for the nice girl. But she's nice. But she's a nice girl. Like, I never hear men saying that. I'm like, you know what? Why is it wrong that I want the whole package?
Yeah.
Why?
You can have. Hello, Girly Pop, and welcome to another episode of Definitely Delusional. My name is Dean.
And I'm Emily.
I feel like every week I always have like a weird ass saying of like the way I say like, I'm Dean. But we're like, oh my God, July be running us through.
July was wild. July was nonstop. Like, I don't think I had one calm day in July.
Nope. And I always think of it, I'm like, August is gonna be so smooth sailing. Girl, I fear that it is not gonna be the case.
When is it ever?
I know. I always think that, but it's like, can you believe it's already August? It's Emily and I's like friend anniversary.
Yeah, we need to figure out what date, like the actual date.
Like August 12th, I think, or something like one of those days.
We'll have to go back and get the read receipts.
In the memories, because it's in the memories of the day we took pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my memories thing. I'll like send it to you later, but
that was so fun. We have to go back to that party.
Yeah, we should when we have like 1 second to ourselves. Because I was telling Emily, she like got some like roses, and I'm like, oh my God, you took care of them more than you take care of yourself.
They're gorgeous. I've been able to keep these flowers alive for 2 weeks, and
that's crazy.
The way I have never been able to do this. I make homemade plant food. I trim their stems. I talk to them. I tell them they're beautiful. Like, they've bloomed. I have petals. Like, I feel like I am in my goddess era. I mean, meanwhile, I run myself into the ground. I treat myself like a truck stop.
Oh my God. No, literally, I'm like, wait, Emily, like these flowers like are blooming more than us. Like,
yeah.
Please be for real. Like, what the helly? What the hell? What the helly? What the helliante?
Oh my God.
But no, I think that like the wine weekend and the Vegas thing, just it's a lot. It was a lot, but I think like I always have this moment in my head where I'm like, I'm gonna be demure now, but like I fear that like once I got out of my antisocial era, I'm like finally like showing up for everything again, and like my life is.
I'm forever feral. Like, I'm forever so feral. I am pedal to the metal, all gas, no brakes. I will say though that my body is naturally cueing to me to slow down. Like, I genuinely need to be at home and enjoy my rent because I'm never home. I'm never sleeping in my own bed. I'm always working. I'm always doing stuff. I'm always traveling. Like, the joy of just being horizontal in your bed that you pay rent at, like, the way this apartment is rarely utilized.
Okay, I saw this video where this girl was like, I'm gonna step in every single square inch of this apartment that I pay for. And I'm like, she's like laying on every surface, every like inch, and to the square, to the corner, to the whatever. She's like, I'm getting my money's worth. And I'm like, honestly, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I the comfort of like routine and being home though, a lot, like I miss that a lot, and I think I might need to be hermit again for a hot second.
I think I eventually do need to be a little bit hermity. I tell myself all the time, I really want to just watch movies, and then the second everyone's like, hey, you want to go outside? I'm like a dog, like panting at the door to like take me outside.
You're like Cardi B. Outside.
Outside.
Outside. We outside.
And I say that all the time. I'm like, I just really need to be more low key. I just need to be more relaxed. And then it's the second I can go out and spend money and have a good time, I'm the first one with my shoes on, bolting out the door.
I'm dead. Oh God. I think like I've gotten a little bit better at that.
Yeah.
But don't tempt me with a good time.
Don't. I need to learn. See, the way the economy is, it's shit. But the difference is that in the 2008 crisis and the recession, like, we still had dollar menu stuff. Like, we still had ways to be
even the snack wrap coming
poor.
Back out, bitch. That shit is $2.39. It used to be $108.
Yeah, we still could be like poor and make it work and stretch it, and like we were like millennials and a little older millennials. We knew it was a shitty time, but now it's like I don't even know how to be like poor on a budget. Like I gotta figure,
Right.
I
Like I
gotta
just
figure
want to
this
be
out.
like dilly dallying with my sidekick in
Yeah.
my pocket. Like
What's a little boo boo?
that's the Labubu's
That's a
now.
little
I'm
boo boo.
like, baby girl.
I never got on it. I never got on the bandwagon. I'm sorry. I
I just
didn't
want to black. I me neither. I like
never did
want
it.
to. I want my BlackBerry back. Like I want my sidekick back. I want my Tamagotchi back.
Honestly, I would buy a Tamagotchi now before they go back in style and before they get
There are Prime
expensive.
deals right now for it.
Get one. You want to get?
We should get one
We should get
matching.
one. You know what? Let's get one. We're doing it.
I can't because I fear that I'm gonna take care of my Tamagotchi better than I take care of me.
Well, that's a given for me. I mean, I take care of everyone else besides myself. Let's be real.
Love. Just kidding. No.
I bought a digital camera recently.
Ooh, did you?
Yeah. I mean, it's totally like a shitty one, but
no, those are.
I didn't need that. Why did I need a digital camera? I don't know.
Which one?
I'll show you.
Okay, show
It's
me later.
pink.
Oh, pink. We love
Surprise,
it.
pink.
We love a little pink.
Camera. Don't worry. I'll use it here and there. I'll take pictures next
on your
time.
travels, or just you horizontal.
Honestly, no travels for me. This is one of the first years ever that I have not traveled abroad, or I mean abroad meaning like outside of the United States and or territories of the United States. I have not. I didn't go to Europe. I didn't go to Mexico. Actually, no, I didn't. I lied. Never mind. I went earlier this year in Mexico. I stand corrected. But yeah, you know, the way the world is right now,
I actually haven't.
I miss it. I miss traveling. I miss traveling. It's such a luxury that I've been afforded so many times and I don't take it for granted. But the way I need to do an international casting call,
I think we should go.
I need to go look very confused on a dock in Greece. I need to go stand in Australia.
We need to be lost in the streets of Italy.
I absolutely need to have that moment where a nice European man and or I'll take other regions of the world too, is just like, can I help you? And I'm like, actually you can.
Like I'm kind of tired of being
I'm like,
no, literally I'm like, I'm so tired of being ruined in the United States when I could be in the ruins in Rome.
Oh,
like be so for real.
Oh my god.
What?
I have such a funny story.
Go.
Oh, and this actually takes place at our gym.
Oh no, not our gym.
Oh no. It's so funny. And I've been meaning to tell you this. So this happened a little bit earlier in the summer. And I was at the pool with one of our other friends. And there was this group of 4 young men. And I'm pretty sure they were all from Italy. Like men, some of them were speaking Italian. One of them looked exactly like Luigi Mangione. And I was like, here I am, like my Versace glasses. I'm looking great. And I'm just like looking over, but I couldn't tell, are they gay or European? Such a fun game to play. Because, I mean,
the Europeans are just more fluid with their life.
Well, they were very much like, Luigi was very much laying with like another guy, and they were very much like affectionate, like on the chaise lounge, and it was really cute. And the other ones were speaking Italian, and I was like, the way I just want to be, and there were 4 of them. I'm like,
I want to be included so bad.
This is the ATV that I want to run over me. I want to be hit head first by this ATV.
Oh.
Well, but, and this is what always fucking happens. Luigi and his sidekick, who, looked a lot cuter from far away, but got into the pool, and the way they got into the pool gave me the ick. Like, when like men getting into pools, I was like, oh my god.
How did he get into a pool?
It was just like it would have given you the ick. And then they started playing like floaty, where like Luigi was like floating this man around. It almost looked like the scene in the Titanic where like he was the door and the other guy was like floating with him. I was like, this is my living hell. Like I turned to our mutual friend and I was like, what is going on? And then in my peripheral ear, I hear another guy talk that my friend was trying to set me up with, and his voice was like, he was saying the most crazy shit, and I was like, this is, maybe I'm not attracted to men anymore. Like maybe they open their mouth and they do weird shit, and I am like,
you're just in the wrong place, baby girl.
I'm just like, what the fuck? It was like it was the world giving me everything and snatching it all up at once.
No, literally, epitome of my life. Speaking of abroad and Italy, though, it's like August, right? And guess what, girl? I think we should go to Paris.
I would love.
Because right now tickets are like $200.
Emily in Paris.
Emily and Dean in Paris.
Yeah, I mean that's where you go to buy your designer stuff, you have to buy it because you don't get the VAT
I
tax.
mean, but the tickets are like literally like 300, 250.
But is that rainy season in Paris? Paris in autumn is very rainy, right?
August.
Oh, August? Oh.
Well, like we have to go like
Now.
in a few days.
Okay. I mean,
It's like August. I think the thing is like the ticket from like August. Well, I don't know if you would take that much time off, but it's like August 8th to like August like 18th or
okay, that's a
something.
long time. Yeah, I have to kind
But
of
it's
know in
like
advance.
August 8th to like August 18th is like the cheapest. It's like a 200 something, 300 round trip.
Oh.
And I sat there last night like
Twitching.
I must go.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, you know what? Oh, I can't. But then I'm like, you could, but you can't. Yeah, you can. I
Yeah.
definitely could.
I feel like all of my best friends this summer,
They're all in
they
Europe.
all went to Europe. And I'm like, well, can this be the last summer we can go? Like, the way I need to go and be in somewhere else, and I know that's a privilege when everything else in the world's falling apart. I'm just gonna check that right now. But you know, my passport needs to get stamped. I need more
I just got my
stamps in my
passport
passport.
renewed, so I'm like, I need to
Yeah.
And I got the big book. Like, you know, they give you the option to like get like the slimmer one or the thicker one
I
with
want
like
the thick one.
I got the thicker one with like so many more pages. And for what? For what?
For what?
For what? For fucking what?
So this is what I
What?
We're gonna have to bleep this out
What?
if we ever
You don't have to bleep it out. Why?
What I call, because I love me a man that's not from America. I love it. I think they are better in every way, shape, and form.
Well, I think it's like the morals of it and like how they're raised. And you really, even a lot of people were saying this too. It's like, some people are moving out of the US and like whatever. And they're like, wow, my life is so much better.
Yeah, I could live in Europe and be happy. No, but I call it, I get stamps in my pussy passport where of all the countries of people, men you've been with, men, women, whatever, like, you know, you get stamps in your passport. And there are some countries that I really have great united relations with.
I mean, listen, okay, UN. They said model UN.
Model UN.
No, but like, I was
it.
thinking, I was like, if you get like the stamps on your passport, you can scan those and then get those tattooed.
I would love that.
On you.
I would love that.
Just a whole body full of like tattoos. Of like travel areas. I mean, here's the thing. I think that like, I don't know. I think I built my whole life here that it is scary, but I might just do it one day. We'll see.
Do it.
But I think that like, you really have to have a plan if you're not just traveling for fun. But like, if you really want to move abroad, you need to have like a slight plan to like where you're staying, what you're doing, like, you know, whatever. But like,
you have to have your visa. You can't overstay your visa, obviously. There's all these things.
I don't know. I think like life is so much, and that's the thing. I've always felt this as a kid too. And that's what brought me to LA. You know, like I think that life is so much bigger. Like there's so much to see in this world, and what keeps me going, it is, I guess it could be deemed as like a scarcity mindset, but I'm like, I feel like I don't have enough time, but I want to see everything. Same. But like, I think that's also a healthy mindset to have where it's like, it'll like, you know, make you want to go explore.
Well, I think everyone thinks they have more time than what they do. And that's the thing, we don't know. None of us know how much time we have left. And if we knew, that would change every single decision drastically going forward. That's not part. You're not supposed to know that.
I don't want to know.
That's I would not want to know. Your life's journey is to know. Like that would be the ultimate hack, and I think it would change society for the worse if everyone knew when they were going to die. It would be pandemonium. Like it would be people just like acting like the Purge, not giving a single fuck. I mean, hopefully people would use that time wisely, but you know, people would full panic mode, go absolutely off the walls. Like that's. The mystery of what's next is what's keeping
the human condition. Yeah,
we need to have that. But no, I definitely, you know, look forward to the day where traveling isn't so scary and getting back in the country isn't so terrifying, and think, you know, like there's just so many variables right now that I'm thinking of like logically that I'm not comfortable with, but like I look forward to better days. Look forward to better days, and the men that I haven't met yet. I look so forward to those formidable lovers that I am destined to have. I swear to God, if it's not this lifetime, it's the next.
It's going to be this lifetime. But I think like,
it will.
I guess as long as I was born here.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm a citizen. I had my passport, like so many iterations of my passport because it's like expired, whatever. But I guess for me, it's like as a gay, right? But then also like nowadays, whenever like people look at me on the street, I don't know if they're checking me out or they're gonna snatch me.
Well, it's scary. You shouldn't. That's horrible. The fact that we even have this right now is
I'm like
disgusting.
nervous laughing, but it's like kind of
No,
true because
it's
it's like
horrible.
sometimes people look at me and I'm like, I don't know if you're into me or like you're thinking about like snatching me back to my country
Yeah.
or like where my parents are from because I'm from here. So like,
Yeah, it's great. Well, yeah, this whole
you know,
situation. I tell you what, I I think that's the reason why I'm not fucking with men right now is because I do not know who you are. Who are you? You know, you could snatch me on the street,
mhm.
abduct me, traffic me, like for what? It's not like anyone's getting due process. It's absolutely abhorrent. And like the people that are okay with this, you
It's just kind of
stay the fuck away
crazy.
from me.
It's
You're gonna get the
so
heat.
crazy, and that's why now I'm like actions speak louder than any
Mm-mm.
words. As the famous Amaya Papaya,
Oh, I love
Love
her.
Island, she was like,
Okay.
"This is not a game of Candy Crush. I'm not gonna take your sugar words anymore."
Cute. That was a moment.
I was like, "Period, queen.
I love that.
Period." Like,
Ugh.
I have no gratitude for any of these men.
Nope.
Gratitude.
Gra-
She says gratitude.
that's not even gratuity. Oh my god. Okay, we love her though. She's
I
really cute.
love
She's
all the
cute. I
memes. Like,
love
I
her.
love her little like.
She's just cute.
Yeah, she's just so adorable, and she knows herself. She like owns herself,
Yeah.
which I really think America loves.
Yeah.
Something like that, you know.
She's great.
Um, but yeah, I think I manifested or we manifested an outside summer too much because I've been too outside, and I'm like, put me back in the box.
See, I'll keep going outside if it means that I can keep having fun. You know me. I'll go back for more.
I mean, but the thing for me,
Yeah.
I have fun, but like at some point for me personally, it becomes like a chore. Not a chore, but you get what I mean. I'm just like, I just want to be inside.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same way where it's like I get claustrophobic. Like, I can't attend parties with like, I can't do EDM that much because it's like too much for me, even though like other people might love it because I get
I
like
love
very
it.
like, I need to get out of here. Like, I feel like I'm like trapped.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know.
Yeah. I definitely if we could get out of the country this year in the future.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's either now or we could fly on my damn my voice. Even my voice was like, girl, let's get out. Um, the day this is like a travel hack for everyone who's listening. I always like when it was my birthday and I decided to go out the country like a few years ago. You always fly on the day before or on Thanksgiving because no one's flying out of the country. The tickets are so cheap. I flew to London for $325.
That's insane.
$325 round trip
That's insane, babe.
because I flew into the cheapest place, which was London, which was so good because it was like a big city,
Yeah,
and
you
then I flew everywhere
you
else.
can hub anywhere from
Like it was
Heathrow.
$25.
Were you at Heathrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
Heathrow. Oh no, or London. Yeah, yeah.
There's
Heathrow,
Luton and then there's
Gatwick.
Heathrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Massive airport.
Heathrow. I stayed in London for a couple of days, and then that's when I flew to Rome, and then after Rome, I trained to Milan,
Yeah.
and then I think that year I also went down to like a suburb place. And then I've also been to Prague, Germany, and like it's just so easy to go intercontinentally. Like,
Hmm.
and if I could go back, like I would definitely like, it might be like a little scarier now, but like still like I feel like I'm very good at like defending myself because like I'm a New Yorker. But like I love traveling alone.
Hmm.
And as dangerous as it is, like I think as long as you're proactive and like making sure that you're safe,
Yeah.
like you'll be fine. Um, because for me, girl, you could look at me on the street, gay. Um, and so it's like it is a little scary, but like I always made sure I was protected. Like I always like was aware of my surroundings. Every time I went to bars, I covered my drink
Yeah.
with my hand. Always abroad, I don't care, girl, gay, whatever.
Hmm.
They like all cover your drinks. Like because
Yeah.
I always I like if this was a drink, that's like burning, but I'm like I would cover it where my straw is, like all the way
Hmm.
up to my straw.
Good.
So like no one could ever put anything into my because like you never know.
You never know.
But like traveling solo, it's like something people need to do like in their
I
lifetime.
loved it. I felt so safe when I was in Vienna.
Oh my god, I loved
I love
Vienna.
Vienna.
When
I
did you go
felt
to Vienna?
2022, right before I moved here. I was in Budapest alone, and I was in Vienna alone, and I had such an amazing time.
Yeah.
I love I'm such a travel girl. I really am. I feel the most beautiful when I'm traveling. I have some of the cutest little meet cute stories of like going on like random dates in Europe. Like I'll tell you this one. This one was really
Oh,
fun.
I just have trashy ones, but
I have
okay.
so many cute ones. Well, like actually no, mine are cute. I was 24, about to be 25. It was literally 6 summers ago, and I was in Amsterdam, and I went on the Heineken tour, and I met up. Like I went by myself, and then you kind of go like with groups of people, and there was like, two really cute British guys that were there, and of course the cuter one like wasn't into me, but his friend was like pretty cute. So we exchanged numbers on WhatsApp, and then that night I go out and I like fall asleep. And the next day he's up somehow in the morning. He's like, "Do you just like want to go and grab like a drink or a coffee?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's get a morning beer." And we literally got up. We went on a date. We went and got a beer at like 8, 9 in the morning, walked around the city, and we were like making out in the streets. It was so cute, so innocent. And then the next summer he called me and I saw him, like he came to London or Ireland where I was, and we stayed together, and he like drove me around because they drive opposite the way we do. So I had my own private driver. I had like a little
So
buddy, and it
cute.
was it was fun. Like I haven't really talked to him very much since. Like I don't really know what's going on with him now, but yeah, it was just like really cute. Like stuff like that. I miss like having like little cute meet cute moments, and with people, or
Aw.
like other people that are traveling, that are like
I was in
everyone feels like
2019.
really good and sexy and beautiful, and you've got the sun and you're wearing your favorite dress, and like you feel like this elevated version of yourself. And
I love Europe.
I love Europe. I have so
I just love Europe.
I'm not saying I need to be a mail order bride because I don't believe in that either. But I'm if we ever get an international platform.
We will. We will. We will. We'll do a tour. We'll do
Oh
a Europe tour.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but like
Yeah.
I feel like my I went in 2019,
Hmm.
and of course, like the gays crazy everywhere. But
Oh
like I
yeah.
went to like Italy, the place where you think it's so romantic, whatever. Girl, this guy like took me on a date inside his car.
Oh, Italians are freaks.
No, but like I didn't know Italian, and all he spoke was Italian. And guess what I was using to translate? I think I told you this. We were using Google Translate on the phone. The speaking into it, like he spoke into it and it translated, and I spoke into it and it translated. It was so fucking
Honey, you
weird.
were speaking body language. You didn't need words. You knew exactly what was going on in that
But
situation.
listen, I was like, well. And then a couple years back, when I like did like abroad in like 2017 in
Mhm.
Prague, it was like Dean was just flopping everywhere in the clubs.
It's flopping.
I was
Flopping.
behind the bar with the bartender, but um I was just everywhere, everything all at once in Europe. But
I love
I
it.
think I had a eventful college time in like my last year, as like right before I think the pandemic, like when I traveled, like it was like
Yeah.
my last like really crazy, and then I like calmed down ever since. Which I like myself pretty calm. Like I can still get crazy, like not
Yeah.
crazy crazy, but like I can still dance with my friends and have a good time. But I think I'm over that like super crazy like time
Oh,
in my life. Because I can't do it, because you know me, like I
yeah.
really can't, like
Yeah.
I
No, that makes
will fall
sense.
into really bad patterns.
That
I
makes
just know
sense.
me, and it's like where it's like right now I feel calm enough to have a great time and still like rage, but not like to the point where I'm like can't remember last week, type of
That's
rage. Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's good. Oh
So,
my God.
you know.
I'm going to manifest this for us in the future. We're just in a little bit of a holding pattern, but
After this episode, we're gonna like start booking flights.
yeah,
So we're gonna
right.
start looking at flights, because girl,
Right.
when I saw them last night, I'm like jittering. I'm like, wait, I'm like so tired from the
See,
month.
what makes me mad why I'm not on Raya, even though now I have 16 literal referrals, still can't get on. I literally emailed them. I was like, is
All
there,
my friends have gotten on, they got my referral.
that's fucking
You have
crazy.
to email them.
I did. Oh yeah, no. But I was gonna say you can look in other countries and be like, okay, what's out there? Yeah, they won't. Mm,
I saw one of my old bosses on there, and I was like, oh.
yeah. Yeah. Crazy. So we'll have to,
But
that'll,
now it's more so of like, well, right now I'm like, it's like a networking thing for me.
yeah.
Because I don't need to, again, 1% at a time. We'll see. Woo.
I would love to see the talent in other countries.
I mean, listen, by the time this episode airs, you would know already, if things work out.
Yeah, well, I always manifest good things for you and relationships and people, and
I
I will
feel good.
always continue to root for you.
Same girl for you too. Um,
These men be disappointing.
mm, most. I don't like to
Most.
categorize everyone, because people are gonna get their feelings hurt, but it's true.
Well,
It's like
that's life.
most, but like some, there are gems out there. I think someone said this really good the other day too. Like they were like, I think we're stuck in especially in LA and New York. He said specifically, he's like, we're surrounded by people who want the fast dopamine and like the, oh, like the next best thing. And the people struggling are the people who want the monogamy, who want the relationship, who want the love, that are thrown into these places thinking like they're the only ones that want that.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, girl, some days I'm like, bitch, I'll move to a farm on fucking in Ireland. Like,
Okay, the holiday.
do you know Ireland is paying people to move there?
Honestly,
So should we move?
I mean,
They're paying people and like their rent and like their like stuff
I
to
mean,
like live there.
I tell you what, I have never felt more beautiful and sought after than when I was in Dublin. Like, it was crazy. The men were like, but they were respectful about it. They weren't like tacky, they weren't catcally, but they were very, very
That's the thing.
interested.
That's
I
what I
was like,
heard.
whoa.
European men and like just European people, they know how to like love. They know how to
They're
like,
they're
they know how to
great.
romance it up.
They're great lovers. I'll tell
And
you that right now.
communication wise too. It's like,
Great
do you know what
lovers.
I heard in France or like Spain, whatever? It's like they don't really do situationships. They don't do like your whole like ghosting, whatever. It's like if you're hanging out with someone and you're hooking up with them, your boyfriend, girlfriend.
Really? I thought it was more. I thought in France it was a little bit more like
Maybe France is different, but
laissez
Spain,
faire with sex. I think
maybe
like people
Spain,
have to have
maybe it was
sex very like
maybe it was Brazil.
loosey
Maybe it was
goosey.
Brazil and Spain.
Yeah, I could be wrong
I
though.
don't know. I just heard somewhere. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not fact check, so don't like clock me on that.
Yeah.
But like for me, like thinking about it like that, I'm like it's kind of like, like people are less like, oh, you're not my this because of this. It's like people just like kind of see what life happens.
Yeah. Which I'm very much like that too. Like I'm very much like that too, you know.
Yeah. But I think the more I figure myself out, the more I think is coming to me in like in LA, especially like with my friends. Like I'm very like again, I told you like I feel so happy
Good.
with my like small friend group because like I just feel like safe and like grounded
Mm-hmm.
and I don't need any more than what I already have in my like in my social aspect life. Cuz like for me, I think I would be as much as people are always like invite me to everything. For me, I think I'm already overwhelmed with what I am doing that like I feel like if I got invited to more things or like had to go to more things and be more social, I would be
It's too
so
much.
overwhelmed and like I think I'm just happy with how it is right now.
Well, it's too much. And then at some point you're so exhausted you're not enjoying the things that you're at because
Yeah.
your social bandwidth is so spread thin
And
that
I
it's
can't even be myself.
you're there but you're not there. You're not engaged with what's going on
Yeah.
because your mind's like, "Oh my god, I want to go home or the next thing or the next thing or the next event, rinse repeat." Yeah, you start losing the enjoyment of being there.
Yeah. And I think that was
Yeah.
really like me getting out of my shell again and doing all of that
Hmm.
was like very important. But like now I gotta like tone it back a little bit because I feel like I finally feel safe in my other stuff. So then now I can like really focus on the other aspect, and I have been focusing on like my relationship dating life because
Hmm.
I think it's so true. Someone was like, Dean, if you don't learn how to be a friend, you don't know how to be a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, that's so true. Because if you can't learn to be a friend to somebody, like you cannot learn, like that's like the basis of
Yeah.
like even love forming or like anything forming with someone else. That basis of like mutual understanding, but like also being able to get through conflict too,
Hmm.
like in friendship. Same thing in other things. So it's like that's why I'm like friends are really important.
Friends are, yeah. I mean, friends are so, so, so important for personal growth. Well, they're a mirror onto you. Every relationship is a mirror onto yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah, every relationship is work, whether that's platonic or, you know, professional or romantic, what have you. Every relationship is work, and you have to work on yourself through the relationship to others. So it's crazy, man. Yeah, I feel like right now where I am, is I'm so busy with my career and I'm also finding so much fulfillment in my personal life with like my dancing and that creative outlet and doing this that I genuinely am like, I don't even know if I would even have time for a romantic relationship. Like it would have to be one where I am interested because right now it's like I'm not finding anybody that is piquing my interest in that way and I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to settle for
Yeah.
somebody just to have somebody and it's just hard because do you I've always very much looked past superficial things.
Same.
But I look back and I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, I'm sorry. I work so hard to look the way that I look and to do the things that I do. If I'm not attracted to my partner, I'm sorry. I don't want to fuck your personality. I might like you as a person. I don't want to fuck your personality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that sounds bad. I'm probably gonna get heat for this, but like, I don't want it to be that, I am the significantly more attractive person in that relationship, because we never tell men to settle. We never tell men to settle for the nice girl. But she's nice. But she's a nice girl. Like, I never hear men saying that. I'm like, you know what? Why is it wrong that I want the whole package?
Yeah. You
Why is
can
it?
have the whole
I
package.
want, and I demand it. I'm not settling for anything less.
I think it's like
I
when you
demand
least
it.
expect it too.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not looking for it.
Yeah.
Because if I'm out doing what I love, creating what I love, working towards things that I want to do, the goals that I have, the visions that I have for 2026 and like and beyond, that it will come to me if I'm receptive to it and I'm in the right spaces energetically. It will.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. And also, I'm sick of going on apps and fucking getting catfished in a way.
Yeah, I'm like off the apps. I don't really.
No, they're horrible. Like, I
I
go on a
just
date
don't.
and I'm like, I get so excited because I think that these men are attractive, and I'm like,
I mean,
oh
we'll see
shit,
what
that really
happens.
was your best picture. Like,
Yeah, we'll see what happens
who?
with my
We'll see.
my
Everything's
guy.
always in flux.
Well, we'll see what happens with my guy. But
Everything's
I,
always
I
in
have
flux, babe.
I have high hopes though. But
Yeah.
I don't really. I'm like, because it takes me a lot, and this is like, I'm like, when I'm genuinely like very interested in someone, I think it's like I can see my growth in terms of like the way I communicate now with people too, and the way that I'm able to be like, listen,
Mm-hmm.
like this is what I want. Is that also what you want?
Yeah.
And like being intentional and like trying to really show up for and fighting for the future that I want.
Yeah.
And like that, like, I don't know. I think sometimes I like revert back and get toxic, but then I'm like, ugh, no, Dean.
We
Like,
all are toxic. Every single person's toxic in some way, shape, or form. And the people that say that they're not are liars.
I'm like, everyone has
Human
that
nature.
little, yeah, it's human nature, but also I think
Mm-hmm.
it's so human to want love,
Well, yeah,
you know?
humans are hardwired for connection.
Yeah.
You're hardwired for connection from the day you're born till the day you die. You are hardwired for that.
Yeah.
That's what separates us from
Yeah.
other entities or whatever. But even animals have connection to each other.
That's true.
They do. They do.
That's so
But like,
true.
that's what separates us from like being an AI robot.
Yeah.
And even then, I think they're looking for connection. I would even beg to say the more they evolve, the more they're going to want connection with others. Like, that's just part of it, of being alive.
Yeah. And I'm excited. Honestly, like, I feel like the older I get, the happier I am.
Yeah.
So weird.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. It is so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm starting to age a little bit though, because like someone in New York was like, are you 30? I mean, being 30 is not old, but like that's like 4 years away from, no, 3 years away from my actual age. And usually people
Yeah.
confuse me for younger. That's why I was shocked. Not because 30 is
Oh,
old.
30 is the best.
No, I want to be 30, but like,
30.
but then I'm like, that was the first time like in a while that someone was like, oh, are you 20? Like, cause usually people are like, are you 22? Are you 23, 24?
Yeah, people do think I'm in my mid 20s.
And then now people think I'm like 30, and I'm like, you think I'm 30?
I think it's funny when people are like, I'm not usually into older women, but like, you're really good looking for 32. And I'm like, what?
That's not old.
That's not old. Like,
That's not old at
I
all.
feel great.
Yeah.
I feel like every year I feel more like myself, because I think I've kind of trimmed some of that artificial off, and like, I'm not I'm not projecting myself to be what I think that others would want me to be. I'm just me. And like, you either love it or you hate it. I've always been a very polarizing person. I've always been a person that people either really, really like or they just do not understand at all. And that's fine. I'm not for everybody. And
I mean,
I'm not for everyone.
I love being unserious though. I think the more unserious I am, the happier I am. And the
Absolutely.
older I get, the more unserious I become in a good way, like staying in like child at heart. And like for me, I think like a lot of it, people are like, oh my God, why are you like, they think I'm older. I think it's literally not because I physically look older, maybe I do, I don't know. But like, they're like, you just like sound so much more like therapized and like more like,
Yeah.
like someone who is older.
More grounded.
Yeah, more grounded. And I'm like, yeah, because I went through a bunch of shit earlier on. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like really, I'm like in that weird like hot, like Lana Del Rey hot summer nights. Well, mid July's over, but
Yeah, well,
in July, you and
actually.
I mean, well,
Mhm.
it's just kind of like the whole like vibe of just like, life be life and
Yeah,
like I'm gonna just see what the fuck is out there and like friends, friends, people, experiences, whatever.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like I always say this and then I'll get down on myself sometimes, but like majority of the days, I'm like, I think something great is and great things are gonna be happening for both of us. And like, I don't know.
I do too. I live with that optimism. I have to live with that
I
optimism
have
because
to.
but that's resistance, that's resilience, is being able to find hope and being able to find joy and laughter and like believing that better days are to come and working towards creating those better days. Not just believing they're going to happen and being like, okay, they're going to happen. No,
I
like
know.
that's, you can't manifest things without having action. It just doesn't work like that.
Okay, Rihanna.
I know, right?
We found love in a hopeless
That's
place.
my life. Always finding love in a hopeless place. My
I know.
God.
Meanwhile, I'm just the diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
Damn shit. Fuck.
No, I'm not finding love in hopeless places. I'm not finding love at all. But that's okay. That's not part of this journey right
Yeah.
now. But who's to say in a couple months, like something doesn't happen and I'm completely, am on a different trajectory.
Yeah.
I'm not close to it. I'm just not like walking around being like, that's what I want. I'm not like projecting that into like a manifestation space.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
that. And I think just being
hmm
open to meeting
Yeah.
just
I'm
whatever.
always open. I mean, come on.
I mean,
Come on, honey. I'm a Waffle House 24 7. I'm
I
always
know,
open. Let's
yes,
go.
but I think being like knowing, not even being like knowing that there's a possibility that you haven't met people that you would like.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to meet you
I
a year
know.
ago, you know?
I think my dream, when I think about like my dream person, I really would like somebody who is well spoken, well educated, well traveled, dresses nice, is kind, is funny, is smart, and worships the fucking ground I walk on. Like, I have for so long always catered to like the men or the guys I was dating, or I always would make myself to be like, well, what does he want? You know
Yeah.
what? No, you're in my matriarchy. I will mirror back the love you give to me. But like, if you are not my biggest fucking fan and you don't want to make my life easier and you don't want to be an equal partner and even adore me at times, no, it's gonna be an ego competition because I will mirror that back to you. If I know that you're devoted to me, I am like the best girlfriend in the world.
That's the thing.
I
It's just a
will
mutual
give it
respect.
back.
It's a mutual respect and the
Yeah.
mutual like it's a mutual thing. It's
Mhm.
like you gotta give, you gotta get what you're giving, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, and a lot of times people don't. And it's like, what do people say? It's like, if you treat them like a celebrity, they're gonna treat you like a fan.
Well, yeah.
In relationships, friendships, whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
and like, and it's like, you can't put someone such high up when you put yourself so down
Well,
that
yeah.
like,
I don't like that energy either. Like,
yeah,
that's unhealthy. I don't want someone obsessed with me in the sense that it's unhealthy, but I want someone to be like very much into me. You
just
know,
for you,
yeah,
it's
I
like,
want someone to actually like me. I want someone to actually like who I am as a person, not like, I don't want someone obsessed to the point where that's also very unhealthy. Like I can't be the center of the universe. That's fucking weird too. But you know what I'm saying? When I want someone to adore me, like I want someone to be like, no, like you're,
but it's, yeah, it's also kind of scary for me because I feel like
yeah,
sometimes when I start liking people, I like start to realize some of my insecurities that I haven't dealt
yeah.
with yet.
Relationships 101.
But then it's great because I can work on them.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work out, then like great, I got something like, learn more
Well,
about myself.
every relationship is a learning lesson. Everyone is like every person teaches you something, or some are bad lessons, some are good lessons. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm holding out for that perfect foreign man with a dual citizenship somewhere that's going to treat me like a
Yeah, they don't even need
goddess.
to be perfect. I think they just need to
No,
be,
perfect in my eyes, because
yeah, in your eyes, yeah.
clearly they're going to have some flaws. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. I'm not trying to like
Yeah,
say
yeah,
you
I
can't have a flaw.
know.
That's weird.
I
But,
know.
you know,
In your eyes,
with
yeah.
a
The
little
eye of the beholder.
accent, bilingual,
Not bilingual. Yes.
trilingual. I'll take quadrilingual, a good lover, attentive.
Maybe we need to learn a new language.
Okay.
Period.
Duolingo over here.
No. Okay, we're gonna go look at flights. But thank you for listening to this episode, Girly Pop. We're like so
I
tired.
know.
My name is Dean.
And I'm Emily.
And we love you. Ask us some questions. How was your summer? Hope your summer was great. And we will talk to you next week.
Yay!
Mwah.